Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. Pretty much just picking up exactly where we left off. The plan for this, hopefully, is to try and get our aggressive expansion far enough down. What key is it? O. What's V? Is there one for V? No, there's not one for V. Okay. To try and get it far enough down so that we can actually even humour the prospect of taking over. Why must your mill be one? Floris? Can we reset the name? We'll go with Albert. I think Floris is kind of a... Nah, it's not a good name. It's a poor name for you to have for a ruler. So we like 10s, clearly. Why? A prestige... Oh. That's the other problem right at the beginning. When you first start out, your nation is incredibly frail. It's because it's a newly fledged nation, so you're not overly stable, which I understand. It makes sense. But I think... Look, I mean, at least we've got an heir. I mean, if we didn't have an heir, we'd have a problem, frankly. So... Yeah, the majority of what we're doing now is we're just sort of waiting until... Basically that we get enough aggressive expansion to go down, because it's still quite high right now, which isn't good. I don't really want to lose prestige. I mean, papal influence is nice to have and all, but I am going to probably switch to Protestant when the time comes. So I'm not too fussed upon keeping the Pope appeased constantly. Really? I don't want to lose prestige, man. Why is this a thing? We'll just kill him off, because we can just get another level 1. I actually get an improved relations guy, which might... Yeah. Which is better. It means that our people will actually like me faster. Okay, get temples. Yeah. Hopefully, what we can actually do is go straight to 5 fairly soon. Because as we can see, it's already basically upon us. So, the Renaissance is just fired. I fairly recently fired. I probably fired a minute ago, or a while back actually. But I mean, it's not spread a lot, is what I'm saying. So, that's good. Basically, we obviously in the lowlands it should spread to us fairly fast because our dip's quite high, and we're that small of a nation that it won't cost as much to embrace. So that's good, basically. God, they're really unhappy, aren't they? I mean, I could improve autonomy, but I don't really want to improve autonomy. Are they still... So they're still devastated. Which is bad. Which is quite bad. I mean, I could probably spend monarch points, and that would improve, but I don't really want to do that, if I'm honest. We'll just do that. I know we're going to have to take the nobility upset, but I don't overly care about that. So, 34. Okay, so we're now in the 30s, which is good. Who's it with someone at war? Oh, Burgundy's at war. Provence. France is not involved. Interesting. I would have thought France would have been... France is actually just... All they're doing is they're annexing their vassals, which is surprising because their vassals... Why are these the options? More prestige... I guess upset the Pope. We'll call the diet. What? No. Look at the clergy, because clergy is what we need to improve. So what was it? It was Dan Haag to 8. There you go. Just spend it now. There you go. Well, okay, so that's better. And we also got prestige from that, which is really useful. So improve relations even further up. So people really all like us faster. So that's good. We'll extend the monopoly because we just need the money, and also gives us mercantilism, I believe. Trade. So we are the second highest, but we're still a long way off from the British. The British near enough have double. They have 20 more, sorry, what we have. Well, sorry, the English at this point, I guess, would be a fairer thing to say. We're about to get Diptech 5. How close? So we are on 11. 1.47 a month. It's not great. It's not terrible, I guess. Okay, so we're now on dip 5. Sorry. So everything that we get in dip, we can invest in back into the nation. So we'll probably invest it into the glass, if I'm honest. Actually, we can't because our mill is so low in Antwerp. Because obviously that increases production, and the fact that we have 0 production because we have the monopoly on textiles doesn't really help us. Although salt, we can increase the salt production, I guess, but doesn't do a great deal. But I mean, it's something. It's also development. I mean, because the whole point of having Netherlands is, or being Netherlands, is you don't play a large, expansive Netherlands in Europe. You play a tall Netherlands, and then you take over colonies. Like Indonesia, it's kind of like what they did in real life. They didn't expand vastly in the European plane. They expanded abroad and dominated for a long period of time in the West Indies, East Indies, for a long time in the East Indies. So I think that is essentially how you play a Netherlands game. I'm not saying you play completely historical or like mainly historical, primarily like anything based on that. I'm saying it's more advisable to at least consider playing relatively tall and not just trying to stomp everyone out, because it makes no sense essentially. So our aggressive expansion probably is at a low enough state where we could consider vassalizing Utrecht now. We've got East Frisia, which I'm not really concerned about, to be honest. We should have enough. We should probably have enough to divide up our armies a little bit, which is good. Who did they choose? A Lancaster. And they got the Tudor event straight away, which is good. Although they've not had the surrender of main event yet, which is really weird. I would have thought France would have fought England already by now. But clearly not. I'm going to continue to improve our trade fleet. Because, I mean, currently that is one of the main reasons why we're getting any form of income. Because we make more money from trade than we do from tax. Yeah, Munster's a good alliance for us, I think, purely because it's a 3-province, reasonably sized, and it also acts as a distraction for the people over here. So, I'll take that, to be honest. Get the claim. Oh, it's 30, isn't it? Because in the HRE, of course it is. What can we do? We can lower the there you go. So the devastation's now gone. It's complete. Does it increase trade value? It does increase trade value in the region. So I guess. And I mean, also eventually when we get to the stage where the monopoly can be taken away, it will also be quite beneficial to us. So. Okay, so we have the Renaissance in Holland, which means it will be spreading fairly quickly throughout the rest. It'll probably give me the chance to embrace it, yeah, for 77, which is actually really good, to be honest. So I mean, we should have the Renaissance. Flanders has it already. France has it already. Well, they haven't embraced it, but they have it. I'm not going to lie, that surprises me. That does surprise me, to be honest. Oh my goodness, look down here. Don't even have feudalism. So the Ottomans are nearly in the process. Spain has it in parts. Interesting. I didn't actually see that one being the case. East Frisia. Can I... Okay, yeah. I don't actually want to take the land. Okay, yeah, sure. So... I don't need Munster actually, so I think I'll only call them in if I have no choice. We'll get the free company just because, again, it's someone else's manpower for them to... Yeah, get rid of the suppression. And take that. Hopefully that's the correct one. Yeah, it is. So they actually have more manpower reserve. which I mean hardly surprises me. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Can I... I'll get you to attach onto that. Come on, please hurry up. Why can't I sally forth? Oh, it's because my fort wasn't up for long enough. Okay, so we've won that battle. That's fine. Okay. Again, I apologise. Apologise in the last part. I apologise again for the... I assume it's the police. We have enough money. We also have Miltech 5, which should... Okay, so Utrecht has it. But... That was a mistake. That wasn't. That's fine. Everything's fine. Relax. Oh, God, this is horrible. So East Frisia, that's fine. You can siege it down because you can't actually do a lot. So... What is this? Okay. We won both. Let's go. Can I catch them? No. Okay. I mean, that works for me, to be honest. I mean, even if I have to take a loan, it's not the end of the world. So my first tech idea, we're going to go into economic, purely because it gives us the dev, minus dev cost. And also construction costs and so forth. So what it's going to be is basically it's going to be economic quantity and exploration. That's the first three at least. Which, I mean, that works for me. Okay, so as a vassal, no one cares. That's good. Why is it down there? Why is it down? I don't understand. Okay. Okay, so it's a Shadow Kingdom event. For those of you who don't know, basically the HRE has the option to either abandon Italy or rein them in, which means that the Austrians have until 1490 GC to basically reintegrate the Italians. So, I mean, if I choose this, Austria loses prestige and they lose imperial authority. I don't really want them to continue along, because obviously eventually they get big bonuses for it, whereas we don't. So we've broken the walls and we're gradually sieging it. Why wouldn't you accept? Not enough favors. Okay, doesn't have enough land. Okay, so they want that region there, essentially. So when I said I want this region, they're like, what's the point then? So we nearly won this siege. The siege isn't exactly that. It was kind of a bloody battle for us, actually. I made a few mistakes. That's a guarantee. I probably should have rose my forts up before the war, because when basically they started getting sieged, and there was no one really in them, whereas there's now a garrison of 2,000. So, yeah, that's probably my bad, to be honest with you. So yeah, the Italians are let go. That is it now. The next one we'll have is the matter of Burgundy, to be honest. And that is one I hope the French don't get everything handed to them. Because sometimes they can get everything. And I mean like everything handed to them. All the lowlands, everything. So we won the siege. Comes as little surprise, really. I mean, I'm going to kill Utrecht out quickly. Okay, so they're out now. Where's that? I mean, it's detach. Why can't you go up there? Hello? Can you please let me through and stuff? Thank you. That should be a win. What we're going to do is we'll siege them down, purely because we want the money more than anything. I know we're going to lose. Okay. Utrecht, no. Get Another royal marriage. Just to keep relations high. It's just how much money can you give me? 15. Transfer, steer trade, so they'll try and steer trade to me. Although, yeah, we'll get that because that's all of it, I think. So, and that will also, because they're also in the English trade note, so that's really good for me. One of the other things I don't know if anyone knows, this is the one thing I think happens, is when you form the Netherlands, you automatically leave the HRE. I'll probably actually check, to be honest. Yeah, no longer become part of the Holy Roman Empire, which is really bad in a way. It's good because you don't have to worry about the HRE at all, apart from invasion terms. But it's also bad in the sense that... Hello, can I please get through? Why? I don't understand. It's like everyone's just like, yeah, you're not getting through anymore. Like, why? Okay, so that's Frisia out. We'll cancel that. And then Utrecht. Want to vassalize you. Of course we're going to take all your money because you made us work for this. And that is it. And of course they're going to be miserable and moody with us. But I don't overly care, if I'm honest. I don't want to drill. I'll have you like that. I'm able to get 2 more. Embrace the Reformation as well, which is good. And we'll pay off my loan. And now I'm making a hefty amount of income, which is good for me. You see that's bait. Let's do Provence, because Provence is not a rival I'm actually do anything with. They're pointless to me. Looking at that, oh, that's not very fun. Oh no. France did have a war with England, which I didn't actually see. I was too busy with my own conflict, actually. But it seems 10%. It's not really that much of a big deal. We're going to strengthen their previous so the manpower, I think, is probably better than anything. Yeah, because what? It didn't go down at all, really. Or did it now? No, it didn't go down at all. This will be it for this part. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, we've done kind of what we said. It's actually moving quite quickly for this right now. Which is, we are playing on speed 5, which is, you know, I'm aware it's... some of you like it, some people don't. But I can't play on any speed lower than 4. Unless it's multiplayer, then I understand. I'll see you guys all in the next one. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please free to like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Tell me it's bad. I don't care. Providing you guys leave a comment, at least for me, it's constructive. Everything is constructive. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.